Really excited about this. This is the first time speaking at PrepperCon. You may have seen me in some other shows. You may have seen me online. We're going to be talking about a lot of different things today, but I'm really excited because I'm going to be sharing with you the most critical part of any survival response plan. The most critical part. And I'll tell you right now, it's typically not the one that 95% of the people out there are preparing for, even those that consider themselves survivalists or preppers. I'm also going to share with you 3 big mistakes that I see even people that you would see as expert survivalists make when it comes to their survival response plan. First of all, who the hell is Jeff Anderson and why should I listen to him? You may have seen, by the way, yes, that is me. I was a lot younger and I'm going to use that photo until I die. I swear I am. So, you may have seen me in some of the magazines featured in Survivalist Magazine, Soldier of Fortune Magazine. You may have seen me online. I am a combat veteran. I spent most of my time, I spent 10 years in as a non-commissioned officer. Most of that time was spent in the 10th Mountain Division. We were the first unit into the 10th Mountain Division to reactivate it after World War II. World War II was kind of like a spec ops division. And, but the benefit that we had was we were the experimental group for 10th Mountain. For the entire military. So any new gear that they were looking at spreading out to the entire military, it first went to 10th Mountain Division so that we could go put it out in the field and test it out to see whether or not it was good or not. We have any military in the audience here? Raise your hand if you're prior military or active military. Okay, thank you for your service, by the way. One of the factors that goes into this is that people that are in the military, especially if you've been in combat, you get to really kind of test out a lot of the things that people see as basic survival skills. Things that we talk about, things about you that you see online, things that you see on television. And being in combat is a lot different than what you see in the movies. Anybody that's been in combat will understand that. But the important part of this is that when a city or an urban area is in a state of crisis, like in combat, in the middle of a battle, infrastructure goes down. So I've seen cities, we talk about collapse. We talk about the things that can cause collapse. I've seen cities in the state of collapse. I know what happens. There's things that happen that people don't even think about, like the smell of sewage, like what happens when the sewage treatment plant goes down? What happens when there's no water? What happens to these things? So these are things that we read about online or people might read about in books or see on television. The actual experience, anybody that's been in the military and combat knows it's a very different experience. But more than anything, what I am is a father and a husband. This is me and my son Tristan. Now,